Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. A devotee to Sri Ramakrishna. But sir, where is our leisure for these things? Master, those who have time must meditate and worship. But those who cannot possibly do so must bow down wholeheartedly to God twice a day. He abides in the hearts of all. He knows that worldly people have many things to do. What else is possible for them? You don't have time to pray to God, therefore give Him the power of attorney. But all is in vain unless you attain God and see Him. If you don't attain God and see Him, if you don't transcend the nature and reach the transcendental, if you don't go beyond the bodily level to your spiritual existence, as you go in deep sleep, separating from body, if you don't know yourself, independent of bodily existence, if you don't know God, independent of this universe, which is an objective world for us, then Sri Ramakrishna says, what all you attain has no value. Whatever you attain is going to end or get destroyed. Whatever. Be it children and grandchildren, they will disappear one day from this world. Just within flash of minutes, close the eyes and open, many have died. The world is moving. It's a constantly flowing flux. There is constant changing. You may earn millions and millions of dollars. It has no avail. It goes off one day or the other. Somewhere, Lakshmi Toya Taranga Bhanga Chapala, Shankaracharya says, how everything is transient, ephemeral. It is just appearing and disappearing. Lakshmi Toya Taranga Bhanga Chapala Vidyutchalam Jivitam. The life itself is like a lightning, appears and disappears. So, where is what all you do? What is permanent? What is unchanging? Body is changing. The self independent of body is not changing. Body is destructible. Mind also one day disappears. The self alone is real. The whole universe is going to go back to its causal level and dissolve in the absolute. The whole universe, if you attain as yours also, it is going to go away. God alone remains, the self alone abides. So this knowledge is, so if you have not attained what is going to be there eternally eternal bliss, eternal joy, eternal peace, eternal freedom. What else is you are collecting everything which is going to perish one day or other, very closely. All things you have to leave and walk off. So, but all is in vain unless you attain God and see Him. Another devotee, sir, to see you is the same as to see God. Master, don't ever say that again. The waves belong to the Ganges and not Ganges to the waves. A man cannot realize God unless he gets rid of all such egoistic ideas as I am such an important man or I am so and so. Level the mound of I to the ground by dissolving it with tears of devotion. Sri Ramakrishna is very clear and specific. A devotee is telling, to see you is seeing God. Because the perfection which he is showing, the absolute renunciation that they are seeing in him, the ecstatic love of God that they are seeing in him, make them difficult to differentiate whether he is man or God. Intense love for all beings, all differences dissolved in that state of equanimity, absolute equanimity, no partiality, no mine yours, all beyond. When these things, which are qualities of God and God alone, which no human with all perfection can manifest it, when they see, what do they call him but God? Buddha became Buddha because of that total identity with the Divine Supreme. All like that Sri Ramakrishna, they are seeing Sri Ramakrishna as God or incarnation of God. Yet, Sri Ramakrishna often mentions, and he clearly mentions to Naren, the one who was born as Krishna, as Rama, he is here in this body as Ramakrishna. Have no doubt, and it is not according to your Vedanta. It is truth beyond Vedanta. With all that, he tells, this type of ego, I am a great man, must go away. The ego must dissolve. Don't ever say that waves belong to Ganges and Ganges not belong to the wave. Because wave is nothing but the ocean. You cannot have a wave independent of ocean. It is ocean appearing as wave, yet wave doesn't, it belongs to the ocean and not ocean to the wave. Because ocean is eternal and wave is temporary, appearing, disappearing. What you are seeing, this bodily existence, Rupa, Guna, Kriya, all this is just an appearance and disappearance. You are going to see no more after this body falls off. But God is eternal. And he is telling this just to see that in no human the ego appears. That ego is what stands in between man and God. Any person, all of us who have not realized God or known or seen God are just because I am there, independent of body. Ego is there. Ego with doership, enjoyership and knowership. Kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. This ego has to dissolve. Doership must dissolve. Enjoyership must dissolve. The knowership of the known as the external world must dissolve. The inner light must shine. The transcendental light must shine. It shines only in the absence of ego. Ego is what? When I identify with bodily existence, the ego shoots up. When Chaitanya and Jada come together, when consciousness and matter come together, suddenly a ego sprouts out. It neither belongs to Chaitanya nor Prakriti, but this ego comes up just to cover the reality. So this ego is what stands between me and God. So Sri Ramakrishna doesn't want that to be. Because of this ego, we are not able to realize God. A man cannot realize God unless he gets rid of all such things, as such egoistic ideas as I am such an important man, I am so and so. The mound of I, the level of mound of I to the ground by dissolving, level the mound of I to the ground by dissolving it with tears of devotion. With tears of devotion. Loving God, the tears that flow in thought of God, in praying to God, when tears flow, it dissolves the ego. Devotee, why has God put us in this world, Master? To perpetuate His creation. It is His will, His Maya. He has deluded man with woman and gold. Again, the term women and gold has reference again to the two great wars that took place on this holy land of India. The Mahabharata war and the Ramayana war. One was for woman and one for gold. Wherever there is war, it is for these two, for enjoyments and possessions. The Ramayana war is because Ravana kidnapped Sita. And on the other side, it is for the land and property, the kingdom war. So this term, Kamini Kanchana, has the two great epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, which were fought for the woman and gold. So, deep within man, this desire for enjoyments, physical, bodily enjoyments, And whatever causes kama, the lust, is called kamini. And gold, kanchana, gold represents all types of wealth and possessions, including intellect. I am using intellect. Intellect comes under kanchana. All that I possess and have, which I use for as a possession for enjoying, is gold. So these two, he has deluded man with woman and gold. Devotee, why has he deluded us? Why has he so willed, Master? If but once he should give man a taste of divine joy, then man would not care to lead a worldly life. The creation would come to an end. The grain dealer stores rice in huge bags in his warehouse. Near them he puts some puffed rice in a tray. This is to keep the rats away. The puffed rice tastes sweet to the rats, and they nibble at it all night. They do not seek the rice itself. But just think, one seer of rice yields 14 seers of puffed rice. How infinitely superior is the joy of God to the pleasure of woman and gold. To one who thinks of the beauty of God, the beauty of even Ramba and Tilottama appears as but ashes of the funeral pyre. They are celestial dancing girls of exquisite beauty. Most beautiful person, just beauty is skin deep. Beauty is skin, just anywhere, just a thin layer of the skin, if you remove, you will know how deep is the beauty. You can no more see the beauty anymore. Just a scratch on the ground of our skin, you can see what happens. That is the beauty. But imperishable beauty, the source of all beauty on this earth, is in God. The beauty that not enchants you, it is not the beauty that entices you, but a beauty that makes joy and bliss and peace spring in your heart. The celestial beauty of God is what gives us peace in our heart and joy in our mind. It is inexpressible what it is, because all that what we possess as beautiful, that is what Sri Ramakrishna says here. The heavenly beauty of damsels, dancing girls in the heaven also look like funeral, ash of the funeral pyre. That is the comparison. And what could be the beauty of God? Because it is Chaitanya, not matter, it is spirit. Spirit is the source of all beauty, and place where all beauty culminate, all beauty culminate, all beauty enter into it, emerge from it. Devotee, why do we not feel intense restlessness to realize Him, Master? A man does not feel restless for God until all his worldly desires are satisfied. Bhogante Jog, Sri Ramakrishna is when the enjoyments of the world has come to a saturation point, you cannot eat anymore. Suppose someone gives you some fine dish that you like most and you are hungry. Imagine what joy it would bring you. You are hungry and what is most relishable for you has been presented. You eat it, you relish it, you enjoy it to your heart's content. When your stomach is filled, they want to give you more. You say no. They say take a little more. You take one more spoon. Somehow, for their sake, you are taken and you swallow it. It will not give you the same joy which the first morsel gave when it was put in the mouth. Now they want to give you more. You say, no, I can't take. If I take anything more, everything will come out. This kind of saturation. He has seen through and through all the enjoyments of this world. No more he is interested. He cannot. He is saturated, he is satiated. That he can no more take. Full and more. He has got disgusted with it. It is going to give him pain now. So when the bhoga is over, he sees emptiness everywhere. Then he aspires for eternal joy, eternal peace, eternal freedom. He does not remember the mother of the universe until his share of the enjoyment of woman and gold is completed. A child absorbed in play does not seek his mother, but after the play is over, he says, Mother, Mother, I must go to my mother. Hriday Sen was playing with the pigeons, calling them, come, Titi. When he had enough of play, he began to cry. Then a stranger came and said, come with me, I will take you to your mother. Unhesitatingly, he climbed on the man's shoulder and was off. How that inner, he is saturated for inner, all desires are over. He has seen all aspects of enjoyment of this world. He was playing in the world with so many things. That play being over, he is weeping like a child. After the play is over, it weeps for its mother. The play of the world is over. He calls on God. Those who are eternally free do not have to enter worldly life. Their desire for enjoyment has been satisfied with their very birth. Those who are eternally free do not have to enter worldly life, even great amount of purity. I was there in one of the ashramas in Indore for some time, for a few weeks or days. There was a women's section, and some brahmacharinis and matajis were there. They have renounced the world early in their life. Just when the college education is being over, they have left and come away. From long time, they have embraced the monastic life, and as time passes, with the proper maturity, they have got sannyasa. Sannyasa is where a life is sacrificed exclusively for God and His manifestation of this world. God has two aspects. One is His own independent existence, independent of the universe, independent of all beings, which is inaccessible to us. And there is another aspect of His manifestation as the universe and all beings. And we are a part of it. For us, this world and living beings alone are visible. So, God as this world and all beings, God independent of the world and all beings. We first embrace this world, expand our consciousness to the cosmic level, and after that, as we go, we will be constantly, inner soul will be searching. Where are you? Your manifestation is there. Where are you? God says, I am pervading it. What is manifestation? It is ocean of water has become ice. In ice, it's a solid matter. I am searching for water in the ice. Where is ice? Where is water? I am searching for water. But I don't find water. I invert and see. There is no water. I am searching for water in the ice. But water is pervading it. Water has become this. The world that we see and all beings that we see are God alone. Like water has become ice, God has become this universe and all beings. But I can't see because it is not spirit but matter. I'm seeing, my understanding of God is spirit, but I'm seeing here matter. Living beings are matter, world is matter. Just like I'm searching for water, the understanding of water I have is only it is liquid, pourable, but this has become solid here. So I am searching for water in ice. Then when that knowledge comes, well, what I was loving, what I was worshipping, what I was serving was God alone. Now God reveals Himself in and through. Look here, I am this, I am this. What you are seeing, what you are worshipping, what you are loving, I am that. So this revelation is what makes us know through the manifestation, Nama Rupa Guna, we go to the Nirguna Nirakara. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.